Hi, it's Valentina here, and I'll be talking everything health related. It can be body health, it can be mind health, it can be even healthy relationship tips because to be healthy, it's actually takes so many diverse components that it's literally can be anything what is surrounding you, including the people who surround you, including place where you work, including the quality of your sleep, the quality of your food, of your movement, and everything. So let's start. Um, I personally held myself before even I become a health coach. I did have autoimmune diseases. I did have inflammation in my body. I didn't feel happy. I felt something was wrong, and I just didn't know what to do. I constantly run to doctors, give my blood, said how much tension I have in my chest or how things I feel like hot in my body. I always felt in a way that the temperature was higher, so basically I felt hot regardless, like in my clothes, without, like I felt my body was hot. That was a sign for me. Later I realized that that was inflammation, and like without realizing I had natural instinct within me how I could change my life, because at some point I end up burned out, I end up with PTSD, and I lost wish for doing anything. So what I did, I decided just to take my life in my hands. I was asked to do medication, which I didn't do. I was tested many tests, which literally did not show inflammation within my body, but it was there. My blood work was more or less all right. So that period of time where I started to lose my sleep and had burnout, I realized I need to change things, and somehow naturally it's folded that I quit to drink alcohol. And first it was like to test, and then it was I felt great. So like I was not big alcohol person, addict, let's put it that way, but thinking that this amount of alcohol I consumed, and how I felt after, it's such a big difference. Um, what is what is my cat came say hello and run away. So what is the big difference is, I guess I felt a lot of mental clarity. Like if I wouldn't stop drinking alcohol in the first place, I would never know the difference. What also was a sign for me where I would want to stop is aging. So I'm 37 right now, and that was back 5 years ago, and I was talking to the cosmetologist, and we was talking about alcohol, and I asked her, like, so does alcohol make you age faster? And she told me yes. And then I was like, oh damn, I really appreciate how I look, and I need to do everything possible that I'm not aging too fast, because I really want to stay the way I am as long as possible. And I think for me that was more motivation even than the mental clarity, because I didn't know that mental clarity will come as a symptom in a way, or actually it's normal state of the body. The symptom is not the mental clarity. So what I mean with that, it's super hard to explain, but I when I quit alcohol, I become better with the things I want to do. So maybe impulsivity was not there anymore. Like I become more rational in my decision, in my relationship. So that improved my relationship around me, with my family, with my partner, with my friends. And like people who knew me, like they couldn't say I was a different person, but I definitely become more, I guess, like calm, because like if you think from perspective of alcohol, it's toxin, and we don't even know, it's demonized in a way that promoted promoted, to have glass, like what they show on TV is like, oh, this beautiful lobby, this gentleman is wearing a nice suit, and then he's having a glass of whiskey. And, people think that it's okay to drink alcohol, but from perspective of health, it's absolutely not okay. It's not only like toxins in your blood, it's decrease your blood circulation, it's poison your blood, it contributes to inflammation, it contributes to your mental instability. So quitting alcohol is not just like feeling great, it's like you're gonna look great, like your skin, like when you tell people then, hey, I don't drink alcohol, people say, oh, I see, like the one who actually, like doctors or cosmetologists, or like people who understand, they can say like, yeah, I see it from your skin that you don't drink alcohol, your skin is just so clean. So that's what I had a couple of times when I said, yeah, I don't drink, and people say, yeah, I can see it from your skin. So that's like a big compliment. So it's not only that you're going to contribute to your look, how you look, but also the benefits of headaches. Like I had a lot of headaches. I should have mentioned that. It was a lot of headaches as well. So I could wake up in the morning, that was chronic inflammation, I believe. I could wake up in the morning without drinking alcohol day before, and I could feel already like a headache. So that was also something for me to test, because sometimes we wouldn't know, like, do you have headache because of hangover, right? Or do you just have inflammation? And I remember I started with headaches. I quit alcohol, it slowly decreased. I think it took me around 2 years before I stopped having headaches, because then I had to work on my diet, eliminate, like food which cause inflammation, and it's take a lot of time. But the way I feel nowadays, the way I sleep nowadays, I sleep better, I feel better. Like the mental clarity is something what I personally love the most, and of course the quality of my skin, because then you age less, and of course you don't poison yourself. So my number one health tip, what I've been through being in like health condition with autoimmune disease, with chronic inflammation, with like mental depressions and even panic attack episodes, definitely quitting alcohol is something what I don't need anymore. And like before that, don't get me wrong, there was moments where I would enjoy a glass of wine or two, or even champagne, but life is so beautiful without. Like if you think like, okay, so what do I do when I go out? Like you enjoy. And what is also very interesting, the people I start to meet after, they also don't drink alcohol. So all my friends right now, they barely drink any alcohol. And if there are some friends who drinks alcohol, it's just fine. They can have their wine or beer or whatever. Like I'm fine with this. But it's not that, like you would see them at the party where they would go crazy with alcohol, and same I would attract same partner who wouldn't drink alcohol. So I guess alcohol is number one and very big one what you can try to reduce if you want to have better mental health, better look, and also like if you are trying to lose weight, it's very important factor not to drink alcohol, because it's excess calories into your body, unnecessary calories, poisonous calories, which are gonna make you be store more fat, and gonna be, you're gonna have excess weight, you're gonna be more obese, and this is something what I quit. I think also it saves you a lot of money, because when you go out, you can have a tea, you can have salad, you can have steak, chicken, fish, but like how much money people will spend on alcohol, which is literally waste of money. It's literally poison. So I would say from my number one tip today, that's what I did personally. Like before that, like I was party person maybe more than nowadays. But like I could have like wine here and there. It was absolutely fine, right? But like I just don't imagine doing it anymore. Like how good I feel, and especially when we age, like then when things become more sensitive for us, when we become very fragile in our body, if we don't take care of our body, we feel it. We feel the aging. So to age gracefully, to feel wonderful, to be within yourself, to